Okay, we're back.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lesson 112. You want to read it?
Me again?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I get 2 in a row. Wow. Okay. Lesson 112 for morning and evening review. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Oh, I love that. I have to repeat that one.
Mhm.
Light and joy and peace abide in me. Can you feel into that?
Yeah.
I am the home of light and joy and peace. I welcome them into the home I share with God because I am a part of Him. I am a part of Him, not apart from Him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hearing the ego go, no, 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 I'm apart from God. No, no, no. I am a part of God. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Light and joy and peace abide in me. I am the home of light and joy and peace. I welcome them into the home I share with God because I am a part of Him. Oh, that's worth breathing into.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Anything you want to?
No, I'm asking and I'm just enjoying the peace that those ideas bring. I don't have a commentary.
Okay. And the second one here is I am as God created me.
Hmm.
I am as God created me, right? I will remain forever as I was, created by the changeless like Himself. And I am one with Him and He with me. Wow.
Yeah.
So I do have a short commentary here. I am as God created me. What Jesus has been taking me through a process this last couple of months. And the process involves, I must be ready for it. I am as God created me, and I am nothing else.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's like I don't know whether I should share this with you, but I will. Right.
Please.
So my little practice of a form of this may be helpful or not, right? And it is I accept myself, meaning my holy self, not the ego.
Right.
I accept myself as only God created me. You know, that for me right now is extremely important because it's not about accepting. Um, it's not about accepting the ego parts of me and saying that's okay.
Hmm.
It's about non-judgment on the ego part, sure, but it's about learning to accept that I am only as God created me.
Right. Yes.
So I don't know, sis, if that's probably
No,
maybe
it's
too
very
advanced or
helpful.
what.
It's very helpful. And we all must come to that place where we recognize that I am not a mixture. When people say my ego, let's drop that. The ego was simply an idea as a replacement for the mind of God, and it's not a mind at all. It has no power to create. So you are not an ego, right? You only are ever as God created you. Only an ego filter would seem to give you characteristics that you can never have. And for you to become in a way that God doesn't even know, it's an impossibility. So this is just an affirmation of the absolute truth. And I like that you've omitted any possibility for ego to say, okay, well, you're as God created you, but you're also a hot mess over here, right?
Yeah, yeah. That, you know, eventually as course students, we have to come to that point, or
Yes.
that point where we see that the ego and our holy self
Mhm.
are completely mutually exclusive.
That's right.
Because while we are believing the ego in our mind, we're rejecting the holy self. And
Yeah.
while we are the holy self, of course, there's a rejection of illusion, which is the mythical me of the ego self.
Right. Because one is fear and one is love. And if fear ever made contact with love, perfect love casts it out. So they cannot coexist in the same place in your mind. So you're either allowing fear to run the show or love with a capital L, which is annihilation to fear, which is the ego. Yeah.
And the other analogy is light and darkness.
Yes.
Fear is darkness,
Mhm.
and we've done enough lessons on darkness, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And light is love.
Yes.
Light is the love we are. So the ego is terrified of the light. The darkness is terrified of the light because it knows that as soon as it approaches the light,
Mhm.
that the light extinguishes it.
Yes. And that's what that's the reason for instantaneous healings that people experience. The mind is so flooded with an experience of light, which is the mind of God, that the fear that was the basis of any problem is immediately dispelled. Yeah. Love it. Thank you.
You can't hear these principles enough, can you?
No.
Okay. So I'm not the ego and the holy self, the Christ. Yeah. I'm one, only one. The other one doesn't exist.
Mhm.
Okay. So on the hour, light and joy and peace abide in me. And then on the half hour, I am as God created me. Right. So I'm spirit. I'm not the body. I'm not the ego. I'm not darkness. I'm not fear. I am as God created me. Spirit, light, joy, peace, yeah. Incorruptible innocence.
And what was your prayer again?
Okay, I accept my holy self as only God created me.
Accept my holy self as only God created me. Thank you. That's a good one.
Well, it completely obliterates
Yeah.
or annihilates, I should say, any other thought of me being anything but that.
Yes.
Right. It's very helpful for me right now.
For
It
all of
may
us.
not have been helpful as an earlier course student because I went through a period where I thought I was both, you know, and I needed that for some reason. Yeah.
Sure feels that way sometimes, right? But it's thank God the truth is true and
Yeah.
nothing else is true.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
lesson 112. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Time.